Lattafa Asad is a Middle Eastern scent. It is inspired by DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, which in my book is a 10 out of 10 scent. But there's a few things you should know before you buy Lattafa Asad. I'll let you know what those things are after this. What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dash and this is the 411. Of course, if it's the first time here, definitely make sure you check out the content, see if there's anything you like. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and showing me some love. Do appreciate that, guys. And guys, on this channel, we talk fragrance, we talk fashion, we talk fitness, and we also talk about how to boost self-confidence. A great way to boost your self-confidence is by smelling good, and fragrances just tie in perfectly with that, all right? Speaking of smelling good, guys, let me know what your scent of the day is in the comment section below. I'm really curious to know what you guys are wearing, but it also helps me to improve my world of fragrances. So drop me some suggestions what you think I should pick up, but also of course what you're wearing today, all right? Now guys, in today's video we do have a review for Lattafa Asad. This is a long time coming, guys. I've had this for about the past 4 months or so, all right? I did an unboxing and the first impressions. Check out that video if you haven't done so as of yet, all right? So in this video I'm gonna let you know a few things you should know before you buy Lattafa Asad. Now before we do get into that, I'll show you guys the box once again. So this is the box for Lattafa Asad. Very stylish, as you guys see. I kept the box. I do really like how it looks. The black and gold is my thing. We got Lattafa up there. It is a lion's head. Details at the bottom. I believe the production date for this one was July 2022. All right, so less than a year old. As I mentioned, guys, this review is way past due. An eau de parfum, of course, 100 milliliters, all right? So there's the box. And of course, here is the bottle. Now guys, I do love this black and gold finish on the bottle. Some people hate it. It could look very tacky. I do understand that, but I myself do love this Lattafa bottle, guys, all right? And that Batman utility belt does slide off, all right? All right, guys, there's the cap, Lattafa. It's plastic, kind of light. And there is the atomizer, all right? Gold atomizer. Really love the finish on this bottle. Definitely one that's going to stand out in your collection for sure. Okay. So guys, the first thing you should know about Lattafa Asad, of course, is that it is an inspiration of DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. Now, DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir is one of my favorites. It is my favorite from the house, but it's in my top 10 fragrances of all time, all right? So as far as that DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, Lattafa Asad does capture that, all right? Now, DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir is a beast mode type of fragrance. The first time I smelled that was at Sephora, and that was back when we were wearing masks. And that was one of the fragrances that I could smell through my mask. It was that beast mode, all right? Now, the fragrance got a lot of hate and love when it was first introduced. People wanted DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir to smell more like DIOR SAUVAGE, the fresh, citrusy type of vibe, and it went more mature. It took a more masculine, deeper, darker, sweeter turn, and for that, people in the community had a love-hate relationship for DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. Now, Lattafa Asad, in my opinion, came very close, all right, to cloning DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. They do give it its own spin, its own take, but as far as the interpretation, it is very close to DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, all right? Now, another thing you need to know is the price point. So Lattafa Asad retails for $27 Canadian on fragrancebuy.ca. You will see prices way above that. You will see prices in the $50 to $60 mark. Guys, try to avoid paying the up price for that. Check out Fragrance Buy, check out Perfume Online. If they're not in stock, definitely subscribe, put yourself on the waiting list, and you could actually get this for less than $30. So of course, don't pay the high markup, the high price points for Lattafa Asad, because it is a $20+ fragrance, all right? Now, this is $20, but DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir is very expensive. DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, there was 60 ml retails for about $198 Canadian, so that's about $200, and the 100 ml retails for $278 Canadian. So again, big difference in price, $27 for 100 milliliters or almost $300 for 100 milliliters of DIOR SAUVAGE. So with that being said, let's take a look at the fragrance and we're gonna get this on skin, all right? So very good atomizer, guys. You could just smell that in the air already. So I'm gonna go with about 3 sprays here. Speaking of sprays, with DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, maybe about 2 to 3 sprays is what you want to go with. With Lattafa Asad, you can do 4 to 5. So guys, Lattafa Asad starts off heavy. You get the spiciness, you get a bit of incense, slightly fresh, some cloves, some nutmeg. So it is a very complex opening, very dark, deep, and dense. Something that's going to get you noticed for sure. The scent itself is very captivating, guys, and you're going to get about 2 feet of projection easily with this scent. 2 feet of projection, and that's going to last you about the first 2 hours. So guys, let's talk performance. Now, what you should know is with Lattafa Asad, you're going to get about 8 to 10 hours of longevity, closer to about the 8-hour mark on my skin. Sometimes it does linger longer than that. It does linger longer than that sometimes. On clothes, you're gonna get a couple of days. This will last very long on clothes. Now compare that to DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. I get about 12 plus hours with DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. It is a bit more richer, a bit more denser. You get less of that star anise licorice note with Lattafa Asad. It's more of a vanilla type of scent. Now guys, as far as compliments, what you should know is this is gonna be great at soliciting compliments. So I remember recently I sprayed this on and came out the room and my girl gave me a compliment saying I smell so good. Emphasis on so. She did stretch it out, so I knew she was really feeling this. And there's been other times where I've been out and I was told that I smell good as well. So as far as compliments, guys, this would garner you compliments for sure. So guys, overall, you're gonna get really good projection on this, really good longevity on this as well, really good sillage. Good compliments, as I mentioned, it's gonna garner you compliments. It is a compliment getter. And as far as the price point, as you guys know, $20+ is a great price to pay to get yourself a DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir type of scent. Now, what I will let you guys know as well is there are a few people out there that actually sold their DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir and got DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir clones, all right? Now, whether that be the Alexandria Fragrances ETE clone of DIOR SAUVAGE, which I heard is a more closer interpretation of DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir. You get that licorice star anise note, as I mentioned, a bit more deeper, more darker as well. There's a few other clones out there, but guys, people are selling their DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir and they're getting clones. Now that could be due to the price point of DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, and it becomes redundant if you're getting the same type of juice for a lot less. You might as well just sell off your expensive bottle and keep the more cost-effective, more budget-friendly stuff. So guys, we're gonna take a look at Fragrantica to see what the rating on Lattafa Asad is. Currently it's 4.5 out of 5, which is very good, one of the highest ones on there. And as far as the notes, they listed as spicy notes, clove, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So very basic as far as the notes, but like I mentioned, there might be a little bit more in there. Like I mentioned, I do get a bit of citrus slightly up top, and I get a bit of an incensey vibe as well. So there might be things missing from this note breakdown. So guys, overall, I gotta get the scent a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Guys, if you could find it, get it. I know it's sold out in most places, but I will leave some links in the description box below. Check out those links, guys. Again, if you need to wait for it to come in stock, wait for it to come in stock. Don't pay the markup, all right? So guys, as far as how close it is to DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, I'm gonna give it an 85% to 90% rating. It's not 100% close to DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, but it's close enough. You get inside that same DNA, that same realm. As I mentioned, a few things missing here. Vanilla is a bit more amped up on Lattafa Asad. You get more, I believe, cinnamon and star anise or licorice in the DIOR SAUVAGE Elixir, also patchouli, which is missing from this one as well. Overall, guys, this is a great fragrance. If you can get it in your collection, definitely get it in your collection. You will not be sorry. 10 out of 10 fragrances don't come along very often, and I believe this is one of them, okay? So guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, drop me some comments, drop me some likes, let me know what's going on. Let me know what you think about Lattafa Asad. Let me know if there's any fragrance, as I mentioned, you think I should pick up. Of course, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay smelling good. I know I'm smelling really good right now, and hopefully you guys are as well. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.